Good evening, trustees, Superintendent Asarani, members of the cabinet, members of the audience. This is Amy Stratton, Director of Curriculum, Assessment, and Accountability. This will be the first read of Board Policy 6146.1, Graduation Requirements. We're asking the board to review our graduation requirements in three areas: the traditional diploma, the alternative diploma, and the adult education diploma. Our students have individual needs, and their own journey towards adulthood will differ from each other. In order to provide equity for our students, we need to understand that every child may have a situation in their lives that put them at risk of not graduating. It is our goal to ensure that all students in MJUSD have the opportunity to complete their high school diploma. By having a variety of options, we will be able to set our students up on a path to college and career. When looking at the board policy for the traditional diploma, you will see the addition of language around grade remediation and dropping a course. This addition will help define how students can increase their GPA, as well as define timelines for dropping a course. Also, current Ed Code requires the district offer students a variety of ways to obtain credit completion. Since the last time our graduation policy has been updated, a few more options for credit completions have been added, such as some college courses and independent study. When reviewing the math requirements, students will need to complete integrated 1, 2, and 3, or an equivalent third-year math course. The last change was made is the removal of career technology requirement, which is a 5-credit course. MJUSD feels that with the robust CTE programming available to students, the need for a separate careers class is no longer necessary. In the next section of the proposed board policy will apply to alternative programs, specifically South Lyndhurst. We are asking the board to authorize a 180 credit diploma, which will be available to students who meet the qualifications for this diploma. This policy will not be applied to all students. Rather, it's an additional pathway for students who are the most at risk of not graduating. There are times that we have students that have had significant life events that has interrupted their education. For example, students that may have started high school, left the country for a year, and has returned, they are significantly short of credits. Or students who have had extenuating circumstances that have derailed them in school before their senior year, which has caused the students to be considerably deficient in credits. These significant events have the potential of creating a situation where a student may decide to drop out of school. In order to better serve our students and to support them as much as possible, this policy will allow alternative school principal the flexibility to offer seniors who are mathematically unable to graduate with 220 credits an alternative pathway to a diploma with reduced credits. Traditionally, when students are credit deficient at the end of their senior year, they have three choices: remain in high school for a fifth year, obtain a diploma through an alternative path such as adult school or GED, or drop out. From what you've seen in Mr. Jones's presentation, in 2021, we had 36 students return for a fifth year. These would be the students that, if an alternative diploma were available, would have potentially met the criteria for not mathematically being able to graduate with a 220 credit diploma. Also, when considering who should return for a fifth year, we feel it is important to reserve the fifth year senior option for students with an IEP. MJUSD does not want any student to feel like they need to drop out of school. They should never have that option. We want to ensure our students are well supported through a thoughtful pathway so that we do not have students who feel that they have no other choice but to drop out of school. We are able to provide this option because the local school board has the authority to determine how many credits beyond the state minimum of 130 credits is required for a diploma. The state Ed Code requires a minimum of 130 credits in specific areas, such as English, math, science, social studies, and so on. The remaining 90 credits are at the discretion of the school board. When you see the differences between a 220 credit diploma and a 180 credit diploma, you'll see the differences in science, which is a decrease of 10 credits, or 1 year. Careers in technology, which is a decrease of 5 credits. Health, a decrease of 5 credits, and a decrease of 20 elective credits, totaling 40 credits in all. All other graduation requirements and guidelines remain the same. In the next section of the proposed new adult is the new adult education diploma. Since adult school is opening its doors next year, and MJUSD does not have an existing credit requirement for adult education, the board will need to set the requirement for a diploma. Like the traditional diploma or the alternative diploma, Ed Code requires a minimum of 130 credits in specific areas. MJUSD is recommending the board approve a 180 credit diploma. The diploma will match the required 130 credits plus an additional elective credits. I am available for any questions after this presentation. Thank you.